Hi guys. On the IELTS speaking test can be a number of questions about the environment or environmental laws or traffic or congestion. These are all things that are very popular and we see in our daily lives. Remember to give some very specific examples of what you have seen and what you think should be done. That will show you thought about these important issues that are in the news all the time. You can see many examples in the book I wrote about the IELTS speaking test. There's over 150 different sample answers and a strategy on how to answer this type of question. You can see the link to the book below. The book has been very useful for my students, and it contains answers to questions that have been on recent IELTS speaking tests. Some of the books that you might read are a little bit old and those style of questions aren't asked anymore. The IELTS examiners try to ask new questions to get new information. So you can look at the book and see the video that's coming up in a few moments, and that'll help you understand how to give a Band 9 answer on the IELTS speaking test. I wish you very good luck. Prepare well, and remember to tell a story with lots of details so your IELTS examiner is interested in what you have to say. The question is to describe an environmental law. Describe a law that's meant to protect the environment. My example is this. In my state, there was a problem with people dumping used motor oil and paint and other things into the storm drains, the sewers that all drained into the ocean near our town. We're right on the ocean. There wasn't a central sewer system to clean up this kind of stuff. So the state passed a law and then did something clever where they put a label next to these storm drains and made people aware of what the effect of dumping all these poisons into the ocean would be. And on this label was a picture of a fish that someone had drawn, and the words that said, this storm drain goes to the sea. The fish don't like toxic waste coming. It makes them sad and makes them taste bad. So instead of just saying that there would be a large fine imposed, a money fine for someone for dumping waste into the sea, that is true. But they told a little story from the perspective of the fish, so people would realize that the convenience of getting rid of old motor oil or whatever it might be would hurt the fish, and people from that area make their living fishing, and of course these toxins make the fish sick and they make them taste bad. It made the message of being responsible to the environment come home to people. They see it every time they look at a storm drain, and there was a lot more education in the schools, so people have grown up now obeying this law because they know it's bad for the fish and it's bad for them. There's been a lot more reaction to this from people, and the surveys that the state did confirmed that this message made the environmental law come home and be something people understood, and it helped change their behavior so there's less pollution going into the ocean. I think that's a great way to educate people rather than just making them afraid of the consequences of breaking a law.